Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Explosion789 here. I hope you all had a very, very good Thanksgiving. And now that you're all done digesting that nice Thanksgiving meal as well as that ranked joust tier list, I thought what better way to usher in the month of December, even though it's still November, than a ranked duel tier list. So right now, we're going to get into it right away, guys. A nice quick, I'm going to call this the 20 minutes or less ranked duel tier list. Talking about Smite, we also know that the map just changed. That is going to play a little bit of a role in which gods are better, which gods are worse. You're going to find out right now. So let's jump right into it. Achilles in duel, he's not a god tier. I don't even think he's S tier. I don't even say he's pretty good. I'd say he's a solid pick, honestly. Agni, let's go into Agni. He got pen buffs. And one of the things you're going to see with these placings, guys, especially with a lot of mages, is now that we're on the Chinese map, the tier 3, the season 3 joust map, there's a lot less farm that needs to be get done. So there's a lot of time turtling under tower, and it really destroys the way that you can really pull one over on somebody. So a lot of the gods that sit back and more passive for that late game burst, they're really going to be a lot more viable this time around, guys, at least for this point. So for that reason, I'm going to put Agni in the pretty good. He has terrible siege, but late game he's a problem. AMC, God tier, must ban. Opwash, dog shit, don't play him. Amaterasu, Dragoon would argue that he's a God tier pick. I think Ama's always been very strong. I personally am not that great with her. I'm going to put her in the pretty good tier. She's always, if Dragoon's playing, he's a well-known person here in the duel community, but if Dragoon's playing, he makes her look good. I know a lot of other players make her look good. I personally, I cannot wrap my head around her. She's not my kind of god. On her, S tier god, just the classic 1v1 god. Really, really strong. This game mode is made for On her. He doesn't perform particularly well in any other game mode, but in duel he's always a solid. You know what's up. Anubis, I'd say he just got a buff on his 1-2, so his early game's a lot better. I'd say he's pretty good. He's less safe than Agni, so we can kind of move him away. I think he's pretty good. I would argue that. Ao Kuang, his damage is really off-putting. He can definitely build up in this new map. I'd put him in. The execute is nice, especially. I'll put him in pretty good, honestly. Aphrodite, she's kind of bad. I'd say she really is not going for her. You build anti-heal, she's not a problem. She's not dog shit. Her ult's good, her heal's good, her sustain's good, her damage is really good as well. But she's just really, really counterable. So for that reason, she's put in bad. Apollo, he's all right. He's got good clear, good aggression. He's got a global ult. He's got a mez. I'll put him in the pretty good. I think he's all right. He's pretty good. Arachne, she struggles when she gets behind, but 1v1 she is definitely a problem. But you don't see her ever really played. I would say she's right there, but she's between solid pick and pretty good, honestly. But I'm going to put her in solid pick just for that reason. RA's dog shit, don't play him. Artemis dog shit, don't play her. Artio, sorry, badass lifeboat. Dog shit, don't play her. Athena, dog shit, don't play her. You can't even use your ult with Athena. It's just she only has 3 abilities plus her passive. Awilix, she's a pocket pick. She gets outboxed in lane. I'd say she's not even bad. She's not even viable, I would say, personally. I'd say she's dog shit, don't play her. Baba Yaga really struggles with that early game clear and stuff like that. Late game, she could be a problem. And like Agni, if you have time to build her up, she could definitely, the ult is amazing. Her 3, she's a very safe god. Honestly, with how strong stacking items are right now, I would want to put her in either solid pick or pretty good, but she has no siege, so I'm going to say she's a solid pick. You need that. Bacchus, he's dog shit, but he's like the best dog shit, right? He's pretty viable with that stuff and all that stuff. Bacchusera, right there at the top, god tier, must ban. Baron Samedi. I've had really good games with Baron, the people I play against. I don't know if they expected it. I don't know. I'm gonna say he's bad. He has no siege potential. Bastet, she's S tier. Come on, guys, she's S tier. I mean, a lot of people would actually say that she's God tier. I'm gonna say she's S tier. She's counterable. Bologna, this is the woman that has fallen from grace, guys. She is not what she used to be in duel. I have a friend, Eli. He would hate me for putting her here, but honestly, I'd say she's right there between the solid pick and the pretty good. She's really not that great, guys, especially with the items. Well, I mean, Berserkers just got buffed. All right, Apollo's there. We'll put her there right now. Why not? Because she's got that disarm for the hunters. Kabrakan, he's there for the memes. Put him in the meme tier list. But ultimately, we're going to say he's bad. He's not unusable, but he's bad. Camazotz, nothing special. I'll put him in the solid pick. He's got good sustain, good lockdown, good ult. Nothing special, though. Very counterable. Cerberus, dog shit, don't play him. Cernunos has been a problem recently. And before that, a well-known duel player by the name of Gotchirun. He's king of the consoles, best hunter player on consoles, in my opinion. I'd say he's either S tier. I don't ban him, so because of that, I can't put him in God tier, but he's just a really, really, really strong hunter. Chalk, solid pick. Nothing wrong with that. Chang'e, she's like Aphrodite, but slightly more viable. I don't know. I like her damage more. I like her damage more than Aphrodite. I think she's more consistent than Aphrodite, but again, really counterable. Not that great. Chernobog, I'm gonna put him in dog shit. His ult makes no sense in duel, and he fails to do what other hunters excel in this game mode. Chiron. I don't ban Chiron, but he's S tier for sure. Kronos, he just got these buffs too. Kronos is a really good god. I see him get banned quite a lot, and with these recent buffs and how slow the game is, and his siege potential, I'd say I would definitely put Kronos in god tier. I think he's worth it. Cthulhu, dog shit, don't play him. Kukulin, he just gets bullied. He gets bullied by any one of these gods. We're not even a quarter of the way through this list, so I'm gonna say he's bad right now. Time to zoom out, guys. Time to zoom out. Cupid, I say he's bad. Again, other hunters are just way better. Daji, she just got a ton of nerfs. I'm going to put her... I thought I was going to put her in solid pick. I'd put her in bad. You never see her. Danzaburo, he just got buffed, and he is always way harder to deal with than people give him credit for. I made a god on this guy. If you haven't seen him and you want to know the ins and outs of Danzaburo, certainly go in and check it out. But with these new buffs, I'm going to put Danzaburo in S tier. I definitely think he's got the taunt, he's got the rocket, he's got his 3, he's insane. Discordia, dog shit, don't play her. Erlang Shen, another Dragoon god. He is never and will never be the same without his knockup. Rip Erlang Shen knockup, guys, honestly. But he is definitely still viable. His one is an insane ability. I'll put him in pretty good. But he's no longer what he once was. Fafnir, dog shit, don't play him. Fenrir, watch out. I'm going to put him in... He's certainly pretty good. I'd say he's pretty good. He's like Bastet, but harder to play. He's better than Bastet if you know how to play him, but if you don't know how to play him, go grab Bastet. That's why I'd say she's S tier over him. Freya, she is God tier. She gets to late game, which is a possibility in this new map, but she is the worst early game of any god in the game. She's really bad. I'd say if there's ever Freya, people are going to abuse her and shut her down. I'm not going to put her in the dog shit. She goes into that bad. But she could easily, you let it slip, she's right there in god tier, I'd say. Ganesh, dog shit. No. Geb, dog shit. Guan Yu, people are going to say that he's good. I just think he has no siege potential. I think he gets outboxed in lane compared to the hunters and assassins that you will be fighting, the mages you will be fighting when you're in this game mode. I'm going to put him in bad. He's not dog shit. Hachiman, he just got those buffs, but again, he fails to do what other hunters can do better than him. He's right there with Cupid. Hades, insta-clear, insane ult, really good items. A lot of people ban him. I'm putting him right there in god tier. Hebo, I haven't seen him in a long time. He struggles with a lot of health, but his boxing is insane. His burst is insane. His movement is insane. A lot of people, he's a big ban for a lot of people. I totally understand why. I haven't seen him in a while personally again, but I will throw him in that god tier because I know what he can do. Heimdall, he's really good. He's cleared. I'll put him in S tier. Why not? I'll put him in S tier. His passive is really, really strong. His kit's really strong. Hell, Paul, this is Paul's go-to, right? This is Paul's baby. Paul's a really good player. He's in the duel scene. He's a pro player. And he was console, I believe. Don't burn down my house if I got that wrong. But concert turned mouse and keyboard cues. I would put Hell in the... she just can't get that. In the other map, I'd say that she was pretty good, honestly. Because if she gets a kill on you, there's so much farm that she can keep snowballing. But other than that, she was like too strong early. And because of that, I feel like even if she destroys you, it's not going to be what it could have been. So she's back in solid pick. Hera, right there. She's solid pick. Good buffs, good ult. Get a late game. You shouldn't lose that at all. Hercules, good for the memes. He does fall off late game. He's not really a dual god. He can be counter-picked, but honestly, I'll put him in bad. Horus, bad. Let me zoom out. Hui, the triple bounce king. He is definitely a god tier pick. Definitely. Hoonbots, bad. Isis, or Iset, I should say, for all you new players. Solid pick. Pretty good. S tier. I don't know, guys. I love her. I love her so much, but in this, I'd say she's just less safe than Baba Yaga and all these other gods, but her ult's really good. I'll put her in solid. Nah, I can't. I can't. Nah, I have to. She's the in-between, guys. She's the in-between. Izanami, another gotcha run god. He makes her look really, really good. If you know what you're doing with her, she is god tier. She is totally worth the ban. She's insane. Janice, trash. Don't play him. He was better on last map. Now we're in this map. Trash. Jingwei, not that good of Hunter, guys. She's bad. Jormungandr, dog shit. Kali, no, I'm just kidding. She struggles early game, but honestly, well, everyone knows once she's online, it's over. You just lose that game. I'm going to put her in S tier. I guess yeah, I'm going to put her in S tier. She's really mana hungry. She just gets shut down. You know what I mean? Like Freya's in bad and can easily be god tier. This is a god tier god that can easily be bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like the reverse. Khepri, trash. King Arthur, trash. Kukulkan, Polynomicon got buffed. This is a very passive, hands-off game. I'm going to put Cuckoo in pretty good. I think he really deserves it. You know, slow immunity, good maneuverability, insane ult. He's very safe. I like that. I definitely put him in pretty good. Kumba, trash. Kuzumbo, trash. Loki, he's not trash, but he has a terrible early game. Terrible laning phase. If he gets out of control, it can be a really big problem. But you have obviously done something wrong if the Loki is getting out of control. I'm going to put him in bad. Medusa, early game aggression. She's just really solid. She never gets banned. She's definitely S tier. She's like top of S tier, though. Got to move these guys back. Because I know you're going to skip them. You're going to skip them. You want to say, I want that little picture of the tier list, boys. Mercury, trash. He used to be insane with Boom's Hammer. Starters are not in duel anymore, guys, so therefore, he's just not good. Merlin, bad. I guess throw him in there. Mulan, bad. She's just too predictable and has no siege to be a solid pick, honestly. Doesn't have that flexibility. Neith, I think she's a sleeper god. She never gets banned. She will never be that god tier pick. I think she's really solid, though, honestly. I think her ult's a good, cancel it, people, attack speed, sustain, steal. She's definitely pretty good at S tier, and I am going to put her in pretty good, for sure. Nemesis, bad. Neja, bad. Nike, dog shit. Nox, dog shit. Nuwa, dude, she's like the go-to pick, and I myself include this, where it's like, oh my god, I'm 3,500 MMR, I just want to have fun. Let me pick Nuwa, right? Because she's not a bad pick, right? She can't be bad. You always get dogged on, and for that reason, she's dog shit. Sorry, guys. She's dog shit. Odin, more flexibility, I'd say, than Herc, but just not as much boxing potential. I think he belongs in bad. You can win games with him, but you're going to get trashed. He's not dog shit because he's viable, but he's trash. Oleron, the black man. There was a time where I would ban him every single game, and he is really good. He's more passive. I'll put him in S tier. How about that? Because I still do ban him. He's like the one mage I used to ban all the time. Kronos is better. That's why he's god tier. Osiris, hot take. I think he's dog shit. I know people are going to dog me, so I'll put him in it. I'll put him in bad. This is the one game mode that he's actually supposed to be good, and he's not. He's bad. Cry. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Pele, got some viability to her. I'll say she's a solid pick. Persephone, when she's in the game and not banned because of her banned by high res, taken out because her passive's bugging every 2 seconds, I'd say she's dog shit. Got to let you guys go in here. Sandudu's premier god. That's right, Poseidon, where it all got started. I'd say he always brings the thunder, dude. He's a really good god. I'll put him in god tier. I think he can be justified in god tier. His flexibility with items. Raijin, dog shit. Rama, dog shit. Ra, he's really fun to have fun with. I'll put him in bad. Not good. The rat. Had you. Dog shit. Ravana. He's really good at boxing, but ultimately, guys, he really struggles with minions. And fire minions he just can't deal with, no matter how you build him. So, I'll put him in bad. He's scarier than Loki. Scarier than Loki, for sure. Scylla, dog shit. Serket, dog shit. Set. Set is really good. No one plays him. No one bans him, except for me. If you ever see someone ban Set, I'm in your game, and we're about to have a good fight. Set is god tier, in my opinion. His ult, and he's one of those guys like Amaterasu. I just can't play him to that level. I haven't tried, but I just can't play him right now. He's not one of my gods that I have in my arsenal. I'm hopeless with him, but even me, I'm going to win. I'm going to win that game. He's god tier, guys. He's god tier, I'm telling you. And if you don't believe me, play someone who's good with Set. You'll be like, oh my god, banning him every game. Thanks, Nick. Done. Scotty on the Melody. God tier. It's 2v1. You're going to win. Sobek, trash. Soul. Soul is a sleeper god. I played a tournament a while ago against Maestro DC. Very, very good player. Nothing but respect for that guy. He kicked my ass with Soul. You build Bancrofts and your sustain is insane. Mana consumption is low. Your damage is insane. Your tower mount, insane. Objective skirt, insane. Boxing, insane. She's god tier. She's god tier, guys. I am a proponent of banning her every game. Sun Wukong. He just got a nice buff on his 2. The attack speed slow for 3 seconds instead of 2. That's 30% on his movement and attack speed. I'll put him in solid. Why not? Right? Susano. This used to be my best and most favorite god, guys, honestly. But he has fallen from grace. But he's better than people think. I think he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Sylvanas, trash. Terra, trash. Thanatos. I have been dealing with this player, and I forget his name, but I would totally rat him out right here. He's been going Thanatos, and he just ults me on cooldown. And in this map, I think he's a lot better than people think. I'm going to put him in solid pick. I know that's an upset, but let me tell you, on this map, you can't get that far ahead. So, for that reason, I'm putting him in solid pick, guys. Morgan is insane. Conquest god, maybe even a Joust god. Not a bad dual god. Her clear got nerfed. I'll put her in solid pick because she's always going to be as good as the person she's playing against, right? That's what's worth something. Thor, not that good, guys. Not that good in duel. Sorry. He's getting better. He's actually getting really fun to play, honestly. I have a lot of fun with that god, but he's bad for now. Thoth, fun to mess around with. If you know what you're doing, you're just gonna take him out. I'll put him in bad. Why not? Right? Tyr. He has no siege potential. Utterly predictable. I think he falls in the same boat as Mulan. But Mulan is... God, this tier list is so big. I can't even see where the hell Mulan is. Bad. Putting her in bad. Euler. Rexy. God tier for sure. But Mana, he can siege you. He's S tier. What can I say? Vulcan has some mana problems. He boxes you. He brings the game. Really easy Bull Demon kill, honestly. I put him in pretty good or S tier. I'll put him in pretty good. I will put him in pretty good for you guys. X-Ball. I try to have fun with this god. I really do. But there's nothing special about him, guys. There's really nothing special about X-Ball. I want to love him. He needs a change bad. He's just... I'll put him in dog shit. Sorry, guys. Xingshan, dog shit. Yamoja, dog shit. Ymir, fun to troll with. Throw him in bad. Dog shit. Zeus, dog shit. Zhonghui, he's alright. He's alright. And now that it's slower, I'll put him in solid pick. He's alright. Nothing special. Tsukuyomi, very strong god. Very strong god. One of my best gods. And I love him because of how viable he is, with his utility and the things that he brings to the crowd. I'll put him in pretty good. That's where he belongs, right? I don't think he's God tier. You must ban him. And I think a lot of people lack the knowledge, and I will be putting out a God guide for Tsukiyomi very soon. Definitely want to check that out, guys, because he has a lot to offer to everybody. But people lack that knowledge, and for that reason, I'll put him in pretty good. Because you place your 3 and forget about it, he's still a problem. Sucks. Gilgamesh, solid pick. He's not as good as he used to be. Although the buff on his 1 was pretty nice for sustain, but in duel, solid pick. Morgan Le Fay, I'm going to put her in bad. Other mages that are above her can do better than she can, but she's really good in Joust. She's like S tier in Joust. Tiamat's really good. I won't lie to you. Because of her utility and her safeness and like her burst and just the way you build her, I'd say she's S tier. She's like the Vamana of mages in my opinion. I like that she's right next to him. I think that works out good. Atlas is so much fun. Not in duel, he's terrible. Charybdis. Jordan Shaw plays her pretty well. But no, dog shit. Yu Huang. I've had success with him in duel. He's a pretty safe god. Good damage. I'll put him in solid pick. He belongs with those other mages. Cleo, she used to be a really big problem in duel with her ult and was on low cooldown and everything, the walls. I think she's a lot better on this map than she was on the last map. I'll put her in solid pick. You build her lifesteal, she's still a pretty big problem, and she got a nice buff on her too for boxing and poke. Lancelot, he's pretty insane. He's like the best boxing assassin in the game. He does not need to get out of position to wreck you. His lane clear is not that great. I'll put him in solid. Shiva, I think he's worse than Gilgamesh in this mode. He doesn't have as much seed or escape and stuff like that. Gods that are not in here. Maui, just released. Dog shit, don't play him. In duel. This is all, I'm just talking about duel guys too, so don't get your feelings hurt if I'm talking about, oh, I love playing him in Arena and Slash and Joust and Conquer. Yeah, he's a lot of fun. But in duel, he's a Guardian. He sucks. Sorry. And Ishtar. Ishtar is pretty good. She's not on this list, but I want to throw her in here because I want this to be as updated as possible. I'll put Ishtar in pretty good. She has a lot of viability on her 1, a lot of utility, stuff like that. And she's just really good with the current builds and stuff like that. And she's only getting better. She got buffed in the patch. The patch before this video. But that, guys, let me see if we can zoom out. That is going to... Oh, I don't need to zoom out that much. There we go. This is going to be your 9.11... 9.11. No, your 9.11... 20 minutes or less dual tier list. This is everything. This is coming from a guy who's played Smite for 8 years. I have been GM in duel for the past 4 seasons in a row, both on console and I did get there in KBM. I started playing mouse and keyboard cues on my controller. I play that on my controller. I have the key binding, stuff like that. So I'm in the keyboard and mouse cues. Who knows? Maybe they'll combine them in Season 10. Who knows? But coming from a GM's perspective, guys, with the current items, the current builds, current gods, this is going to be your tier list. You want to get to GM? You want to try like me? You only get 10 bans. There's only 10 bans in duel, and there's more than 10 gods in the god tier. Pick one of them, guys. You will win. You will win. S tier, solid, pretty good, solid. You have like 30 gods to pick from right here, guys. And if you pick these gods and you play these games and you learn and you dedicate from the losses when you do get defeats, you will become a GM. It's all about consistency. It's about showing up, getting better at the game. I want to give you guys the gods to go for so you know who to practice with and who to get better with. But that is going to do it from me, guys. Again, Explosion789 here. If you made it so far, or you made it thus far watching, thank you again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have friends that play Duel, tell them to check out this video, take a screenshot of it, send it to your group chats on Instagram, whatever the heck you do. I really appreciate you guys for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. And as always, thank you for watching. Peace out, my brother.